In this video, I wanted to show how to use the three object viewer plugin and just how to start from nothing and end up with something. So this video assumes that you've already have the plugin installed and activated. And yeah, let's get right into it. So first thing you're probably going to want to do is create a new post. And inside of that post, you'll give it a name. So this is going to be some world. And um, and to insert a block, WordPress has this block editor where you can click a plus sign to add different types of blocks. And the one that you're going to be adding here is the 3D environment block. So the 3D environment block has the ability to add inner blocks, which are these components here. But before you start doing that, you'll need to define some kind of ground to add objects on. And this ground is the thing that's going to keep people from falling through the floor because we need to consider physics. So in order to do that, we'll need to get some assets to put on the floor. So 3OV has the 3ov.xyz website has a gallery of sample assets that you can pull from. And these are CC0 licensed, so you can treat them as your own and do whatever you want, no attribution needed. And yeah, it's got some good starter assets. This is a really nice portal box where you can allow people to walk through it to take them somewhere. There's shelves and a few little just random items that you can throw in a room to just get a feel. Um, for this demo, I'm going to go ahead and grab, there's this terrain. I like this terrain. And I've downloaded it here. And yeah, I can either drop a file or upload it to my media library. So I'm going to go ahead and grab from the downloaded file, the one that I just downloaded, and I'm going to drag it here. And once you drag it, it'll just add it as your floor. So now that we've got this environment, we can start adding things to it. I want to add a model. And this model, I want to, let's get that shelf. Or actually, there's this really cool concrete wall that I just added where you can put pictures on it. So I'm going to go ahead and download the concrete wall. And then I'm going to come back to my post and say select model. And from here, I can grab it from my desktop and just drop it. And now I can select this wall. And when you click in here, it's going to be in the space. So it's kind of in a weird spot. I think I want to rotate it. So you can click on it and then hit the R key, which allows you to rotate clicking on these different axes. So yeah, that's a better rotation. And I'll hit the T key so that I can change it to translation so that I can move it around. And then I'll hit the S key because I want to make this really big so I can put a bunch of stuff on it. I'll hit the T key again, drag it down till it's kind of in a nice spot. I think that's good. And now I want to add some images. So I want to show off some artwork maybe. So I'll go ahead and click select image. And I have no images here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab something from my desktop. Here's a picture that works. And yeah, there we go. So then I'll select that image. And it's really big. So click on it and hit the S key so I can scale it down. Probably scale it down some more. And then I'll hit the R key to start rotating it. So whoops, I clicked the wrong one. We want this one. So if you ever have trouble clicking on something, you can hold the Shift key and highlight until you get the one that you want selected. So I'll go ahead and do that. Then I'll hit the T key because I need to rotate it or I need to translate it. Then I'll hit the R key to rotate. Pull it to about right there. T key. I can click on this and then kind of get it positioned. And then I'm probably going to have to hit the S key and make it a lot smaller. And there, it's starting to get kind of cool. So then I'll just get it as close as I can, and that looks okay. Now maybe I want to add some text, so I'll go ahead and add the text block. And the text block will add some text, so I'll write something. This is some sample text. If you hit return, that will respect the return. So then this is another line of text. And you'll see it here, it's kind of tiny. So we'll probably want to select it using the Shift key and dragging, and scale it up so that it's much bigger. And the T key goes up. We'll zoom out, and then we'll hit the R key and rotate. And then the T key once again, and let's start getting it near the wall. So then this could be like a header, and then you could have some text below it. So if you want to duplicate a block, let's see what happens. You can click on the top navigation here, this toolbar, and click duplicate. And it should, yeah, it looks like it duplicated it. And we should be able to just move it. Yeah, look at that. And we can drag it down, move it back. And this text will probably be smaller since it's something you probably want them to read. And it'll probably be much longer. So you can you can click on this text block and then make the text much longer, longer. Whoops, I did that to the wrong one. So you can undo, redo. So it's actually this one that I need to edit. And I'll just paste that in. There we go. So then, yeah, you can position it and adjust it however you need. So maybe longer, it needs to go on this line. And you can break up the text however you need it. This will have more features later on, but for now, this is a good starting place. And when you're done, you can hit the Publish button and view your post on the front end. You can load the world, and it should load you in. And there it is. There's the text, there's the image, and the wall, and the space. You'll notice that it loaded in with a black background. We'll probably want to make that something cooler. So you can set any image to be the background image for the loader. So this is, if you just click on the block or on the environment block and then click on the preview image to replace image, update the post, view the post, and there it is. That's now a background. So then you can load the world and you're all set. So yeah, this is just a high level view on how you would start a scene from scratch and how you would upload the files and make a scene. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.